That's hard.
Just so everyone knows I could.
Theodore, he was at SBY 10. He told me about Z canceling. I was like, right. It's just like it's essentially the same mechanic as L canceling, right? He was like, yeah, but you can essentially just mash it and it straight up works.
That works with L canceling too.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that just works with L cancel. I see. I've never mashed my L cancel though. I just time it.
Me neither. Yeah.
But because like that's just how I was like always told to. I was like, just press the button like right before you land.
Yeah, I don't think mashing is a bit.
Yeah, I don't think you want to mash because like won't it like buffer some
Maybe.
option or some shit? I don't know.
Like tech lock.
But I never did that. But when it comes to Z canceling out of this game, I'm always mashing it.
Oh really?
Because like that's how he told me to do it. And usually like I never get a misinput either from doing that.
The window might be bigger, but I can't remember what it is. It does cancel all of your extra landing lag though.
Yeah.
Like delay where it just has it.
Like if I do like a shard hop down there, I'm hitting Z like that. It's cancel it. And I'm like,
well, I do that, but I do with R so that it grabs afterward.
Oh, right. Okay.
Tons of things calmer that way.
Yeah, first time I played 64, it was definitely weird to like get used to. Because I'm like, alright, what's my shield? What's the grab button? What does this do?
Did you like know anyone with an N64 growing up?
So my next door neighbor, he was way older. Yeah, when I was a kid, he was in like high school, I think, and he had an N64 with Smash. So yeah, I mean, before like I joined the club here, I only ever played Smash casually. I didn't know like people played it competitively, like a fighting game. Like I watched fighting game tournaments growing up, like Evo and stuff like that, but I didn't know like Smash was like a part of it. Not until like I joined here, I'm like, oh, people like actually play this shit like a fighting game, like no items on.
There was like Brawl at Evo 2007 or something like that.
It was 08. I think it was the only year it was there. That was the year it came out.
That's so weird.
Yeah, because Evo 07. That was the first year. That was the first year Melee was there.
That was the Ken.
Yeah, that was the one that Ken won, and that was.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of like Melee's last hurrah or something. It was that or like revival of Melee for a year.
And then just
whatever.
2013.
Yeah, it disappeared for a long while. I mean, I think people were still playing it behind the scenes though. That was insane.
Yeah. Shortly after Brawl came out, there's like revival of Melee series.
And Melee has just lived on since.
I don't think I ever used an N64 controller until I was in like high school, so I can get used to it too.
I know, it's weird. I'm like, I don't like the shape of it at all.
The problem I have is...
They definitely could have designed it better.
I don't know if I've explained this to you, but like... See how this thing's higher? So if you hold it, it's like this, and I think the up direction is this way. So I'm hitting up left when I think I'm hitting up.
Right.
And the game controller is straight. So
right.
Up is actually... I can't play on both controllers and do well at the same time.
Nice little 76% combo, and we're not done. That was nice.
That was really good. Yeah, so much time.
Frank is just the man. What are your thoughts on Grubba? Like the character?
So, I've never played a Paper Mario game That's what he's from, right?
Yeah.
So I don't really have any thoughts, and
Oh.
that's all my thoughts.
You know what? That's really disappointing, Luke.
I'm kind of ashamed of it.
As the king of SBY, I expected you to have a whole thesis on this topic.
There's the king of Melee at SBY, and then there's like the king of SBY memes, which is definitely not me.
Who do you think the king of SBY memes is?
It's gotta be Corey.
Yeah, there's some good ones. I think Corey and Anime Disliker definitely take the king of shitposting.
I think that's Disliker, honestly.
Yeah.
Corey's up there now.